people?
Welcome back to another video with the Allens.
And Max.
And
Max.
Max.
Keep tapping around.
Max, you want to tell the people what's up? Huh? Come on, let's tell the people what's up.
He don't do good.
Okay.
He wants the attention, but he don't want you to.
Right. So we just wanted to pop back in and, chit-chat it up, talk it up with y'all again. We got some really good feedback on that last marriage talk video that we did. Everybody had some good insights, some good opinions. What you think?
Yeah, they did. Listen, I can appreciate the opinions. I can appreciate the suggestions people have made and the questions people have asked.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to be interactive and answer any questions, answer any interact with any suggestions that might be made.
Any
Well,
questions?
Because
somebody on there was like, "Tell me about your finances."
Well, no, we're not gonna tell you about our finances.
That was kind of weird.
So,
like, what do you want to know?
I don't know who asked that question, but so they said that on the video, as far as
they did. They was like,
maybe
so
they
how
were
are your
asking,
finances?
Maybe
I don't know.
they were asking that pertaining to how do we handle our finances, being that
We're in business.
We're in business, and how do we handle? Because some people handle their finances. Married couples rather handle their finances a little different. Like some people have joint accounts,
right.
Some people have individual accounts.
Mm-hmm.
The questions people ask, we appreciate the questions,
yes.
The comments they ask.
It was quite a few things on there. One that I can remember right off the top of my head, somebody asked, how do we keep our marriage fresh? How do we keep things spicy? Spicy could mean a lot of things. I don't know. But how do we keep things, fresh and spicy in our marriage? So we have been married for, this year makes
16 years.
16 years that we've been married. We've been together for
19
years. Look at you. Help me out.
Fellas, I got one up for us, man. I got one up for us. They say we the ones don't be remembering nothing.
These numbers run together these days.
Listen. So, yeah, we've been together for 19, been married for 16. And
that's quite some time to, still be liking and loving on each other.
Right. But we've done it. We've done it so far, and hey, we loving it,
I agree. I mean, I'm happy. One of my uncle asked me, which you just have to know my uncle to know him. He asked me the other day, so are you in love? And he was like, are you happy? And I was like, yes, I'm in love and I'm happy. After all this time, I still like him, and I feel like I made a great choice to be with him. And so that's important. Yeah, he's just hearing it. I didn't tell him that the other day.
So
he's just hearing that.
But yes,
that matters.
Yeah, it's the same with me. I still after 19 years of being together, and in the 16 years of being married, I still love her.
Let me know now. Don't just be putting on for the people.
I wouldn't dare put on. Listen, one thing about me, I'm not gonna put on for the people.
Okay. I want to know facts.
I'm giving you facts. I'm gonna give you straight what it is. I'm gonna give you straight with no chaser.
No chaser.
No
we know.
Chaser. Gonna be straight and smooth.
Yeah. So, what makes it stay fresh? It's so many things.
I think one of the main things is to continue to date each other. And you probably hear that a lot.
That's true, though.
But that's a true statement.
What does that look like? What does dating each other look like?
It looked like it looked before you got married, and that is continue to go out, continue to
doing those things you were doing.
Right, doing those things you were doing. The surprises, the conversations.
Now, wait a minute now. I don't like some surprises, but I hadn't had a surprise in a minute.
You probably hadn't had a surprise since the surprise birthday you had that you almost walked out on.
I don't really like surprises, y'all, but yeah, if that's your thing, do surprises. I like surprise gifts.
Can I put an insert on that, though? Listen, let's go back to that real quick. So listen, check this out.
Briefly,
real briefly. So for her birthday, and we're not gonna say which one, but for one of her birthdays, I threw her a surprise birthday party. Had it catered, had invited friends and family, and this young this young lady right here, this as y'all be saying, this girl right here, walked in blindfolded. When I took the blindfold off, she tried to walk out.
I mean, I knew something was going on. Like, come on now. What you gonna blindfold me?
She was gonna walk out, leave all the guests, the food, everything. So
I did walk out.
well, actually, yeah, you're right. You did.
Because
Yeah.
I don't like surprises like that. Don't catch me off guard like that. I don't.
So mind you, now I told her I was taking her for a surprise, and we was going to eat, which we did eat because I had food there.
But still.
Well, you know.
No. I mean, everything went fine. I came back, all that
Right.
good stuff.
She came back in, enjoyed herself and all that. But yeah, definitely, those little spontaneous things,
Yeah.
keep those intact.
I think that's good. I think
yeah.
that's a good thing.
They're real good.
Being able to still date each other, communicating with each other, making sure you still like the same things. Like,
Right.
because I may not like, a certain thing that I liked 10 years ago.
Yeah.
With time, you evolve, you change, you mature, things change. So, like, I may not like you to kiss me on my neck, or I may not like for you to rub me on my back, or, you have to just keep in communication with each other, knowing what do you like now, what do you don't like now. So
that way you can stay on top of things. It's like our data, like our software on our phones and computers.
Oh yeah.
You have
Keeping
to
it updated.
You have to keep that update, because if not, and here's the thing is, installing the update. Because there's two parts when you're updating on your phone. You have to acknowledge the fact that there's an update there. And then you have to come back after it and review the information. Now you got to install it.
Okay.
So, same way with a relationship. You sit down, you have those conversations, you talk to each other, you figure out those things. Okay, so now what are you going to do with the information? You got to install it. So, you have to apply those things in the spaces and in the places where they need to be applied. So,
check him out.
Just a little marriage tip 1-on-1.
Okay.
That's
Software.
That's Mr. Allen Chronicles. Stay tuned.
Y'all,
You might be on this one.
Mr. Allen has a ton of chronicles. Okay, you will find out.
so for those who say I don't talk and smile much, stick around.
Oh my God.
Stick around. Matter of fact, you don't even have to stick around long. You can just go back and binge watch previous videos.
Oh my
You'll
goodness.
see I talk, laugh a lot.
Y'all, that's a fun fact about Mr. Allen, because he's not shy and he is not new to talking to people, and to people he know, to strangers. I'm always the one like sitting here like
walking off on me.
I walk off. I sit here and twiddle my thumbs like, okay, can we wrap this up? He's the talker. You're gonna see that. I'm normally not the talker. He's the talker. But getting back to the subject, we rambling. What's something that we do to keep it spicy? Let's see. What can I give you without giving too much?
Well, I think we'll start kind of general.
What's yours general?
As far as the dating, we both are foodies and like to try different things.
Okay.
So, whereas to some people don't, some people say, well, hey, listen, I'm a creature of habit, and I just like to stick to this. Don't take me to nothing different or nothing. So me and her both are open to trying different places, new places.
Oh yeah.
She has suggestions, I have suggestions, and not all the time they may be what the other is accustomed to, but because we want to try it, okay, I'll try it for you.
So trying new foods.
Trying new foods.
That's a problem. That could be good and bad.
Yeah, it can be.
Because it's his fault. It's his fault why I'm extra plump now. It's his fault.
You're extra lovely.
Extra lovely.
Yeah.
It's his
extra
fault.
Lovely, that's what it is. Extra lovely is what it is. Hey, listen, If I showed y'all some old pictures from when I was younger,
Oh,
when I
God.
first met her, your boy was probably about that big.
Oh, so it's my fault?
I'm just saying.
They say when you're happy now, it shows. When you're happy, it shows. Let's see. You said, okay, trying new foods. Yeah, we do that. Something that I do to keep it spicy, I like to send out little messages and text messages throughout the day.
Oh yeah.
Kind of get that thing, brewing. For later on.
Give you time to, you be sitting there, just imagine you're sitting there and you're doing nothing, going about the course of your work day, and things are just keep running kind of haywire, maybe kind of everywhere. Then all of a sudden you get that little text saying, hey babe, I just want to let you know I'm proud of you, I miss you, I love you, can't wait to see you when you get home. Guess what? Boy, your day just got better.
You like, woo, let's do it. I got this.
We up in here knocking the assignments and tasks out left and right. Waiting on 5 o'clock.
Don't get no picture now.
Don't get one of those spontaneous pictures.
Don't send no picture now.
You might start feeling feverish at work.
You might start breaking out a sweat.
You know what I'm saying? Tell your boss, man, look, I'm leaving early today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I'll be like, well, that'll do it.
So, yeah, those are some things.
Yeah,
those are really some things that you can do. And like I said, you never get, as far as I'm concerned, you never get too old for that.
No, and I feel like having fun, joking with each other. I guess it just depends on your spouse. Like if y'all have a sense of humor, like we have a sense of humor. Like we can send each other funny stuff or cute, sexy stuff or, making jokes with each other. Just building each other up throughout the day. I think that keeps it fresh, keeps it spicy.
Yeah, me and her joke and play a lot.
Yeah, we love to laugh. We love to mess
chase
with
each other through the house,
Oh, the beauty of having no children.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah. That part.
So hey, we ain't gotta worry about, hold on man, you can't be going out there like that.
Right.
Just take off.
Now if you got kids, you'll have to, plan it out, just do something else, But yeah, just basically loving on each other and feeding off of each other's energy and what you feel like they need or will. I like to say I treat my spouse how I want to be treated.
Right.
So if I want more affection, I give more affection. If I want more attention, I give more attention.
Right.
So I feel like you give what you want to receive, and it'll be reciprocated back. So that's my little rule of thumb.
Hey, it all works out. Be willing to try. Here's another thing, and I think me and her at one point used to have little conflicts or issues with it, but. And occasionally, once every blue moon, we'll still have one. But being open to what, to activities that the other may want to do or may enjoy doing. Sometimes I think we get so caught up in wanting to be our own person, and we are automatically, you're automatically your own person.
You are an individual still.
But when you're in a marriage, there are some things, there are some, I don't guess I like to call them sacrifices. I like to call them. Some people call them sacrifices. When you're married, I call it investing. Because if you're not necessarily sacrificing, you're investing something that you may not like to do that particular thing, but the outcome of doing that is what you will enjoy.
It'll bless you now. It'll bless you.
Yeah, it'll definitely bless you. So let's make sure you keep investing in your marriage.
Come on, baby. See, that's what they going shopping to get for you.
Man, listen, I'm just saying. That's what talking and opening up and just being you to you.
That's what it do.
That's what it do.
Look at that whole demeanor change. Ooh. Let's go. Cut the tape. Cut the tape.
So see, we like to joke and have fun all the time. What you guys
I need to grow up.
May not see all the time.
I really need to grow up.
In the videos when you probably don't see me or you may not see me laughing, smiling or whatever. It's not that I'm mad.
You not happy, baby?
I'm very much happy.
Tell them you happy.
But I mean, how many of you guys walk around with a grin snatched to your face 24/7.
Or with a wife always pulling the camera in your face.
Hey, I don't mind. You know, sometimes though it be like, oh, not today, man.
Right. That's another thing. You have to have balance with this thing. Being on social media, being on YouTube, you have to have balance. So knowing, that's something we talk about often, like being able to distinguish, okay, when we want to video or vlog, or when we want to just have this time just for us.
Right.
And so that's something we're balancing out now. Like, we do things all the time, but a lot of times we don't pick up the camera because it's like, we just need this for us. You just need this moment, this time for your spouse. And that's something, even if you're not on social media, if you're not a vlogger, I would say, know when the time is right to do, the things that you and your spouse need to do. If y'all need to spend time together, keen in, focus in on that time y'all need to spend together. So
make sure you key in on it, because at that moment when you start losing track of the time and you're not keying in on it, and then before you know it, you're looking around like, okay, when last time I talked to you? When last time I seen you?
I know.
It can
happen.
So it can happen quickly, and that's where you find where some marriages, not all, but some marriages become challenged because they don't keep track of that time. They don't, follow up with that time. And so that's one way of, that's another way of keeping it spicy. Focusing on each other, being open. I mean, because you got to think about it. What you're doing is, when you become married, you're merging two different worlds together. And some may be alike, some may not. The saying opposites attract. So not all the time what you're not going to like everything about that person. They may not like everything about you.
Right.
But that's where the growing and learning comes in at. Mm-hmm. So when you find out, those pressure points or those certain things that make a person, that trigger a person a certain way, then you learn how to, maneuver and operate around that. So
true.
That's another thing we had to learn. Yeah, you see her with the talking city. That means he's talking a lot.
No, you have the floor.
So please, don't nobody get on here no more saying, hey, he don't talk.
He has the floor.
He don't smoke. He don't smile. He don't do this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
not concerned about what them people saying.
Listen,
all.
I definitely don't be. I appreciate the followers we have. I appreciate the followers that we that are steady coming in. And by all means, if you guys see us, don't hesitate. Say something.
Don't scare us now. Y'all be like,
don't scare us.
I'll be like, hey, Alan.
Yeah. I got stopped in the store one day, y'all.
Oh,
and the guy was like, hey, man. And I was like, oh, here we go. And I didn't know what he was about to say, to be honest with you, because granted, I don't meet no
strangers.
I don't meet no strangers. And so this guy was like, hey, man, my wife watches y'all show all the time. All right, man, appreciate it. All right, appreciate it. So I make sure I try to get names so that we can mention them on our next show. To acknowledge the fact that we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Listen, there's all kinds of people that you guys could subscribe to, tune in to watch, all that. But the enjoyment of seeing you guys and reading the comments, and
it's pretty cool.
And seeing where you guys are really, loving and liking, our content, and in some cases taking advice to our content. That says a lot.
Or giving advice.
Or giving advice, because we're open to advice. We're open to constructive criticism. Criticism.
Heavy on the constructive.
Yeah, heavy on the constructive. Constructive doesn't always mean chopping somebody up and spitting them out. Mm-hmm. So, we're open to that. We're open to any comments or feedbacks. Now, don't get on here trying to bash nobody. We're not going to tolerate that.
Bash? What is that?
Oh, man. You don't like somebody, so you can't get to them from their page, so you come over on our page or vice versa. We ain't going to take that. We're not going to take that.
No. So, and that's the thing I love about social media is it gives us the opportunity to connect with people, but we also have the power to not have to deal with certain things, certain comments,
right?
That's where the block ministry comes in at, mm-hmm. And we're able to, guard ourselves by doing that. So, that being said, I think we're done for now.
Yep.
Maybe.
So we'll see you guys on the next go round.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Again, if you got any topics, any comments,
keep sending us those topics.
Keep sending them to us. Any suggestions?
You're gonna help us out. That's gonna help us.
Right. It gives us something to talk about and speak on.
That you want to hear. So.
And I always say, listen, we're not experts.
No.
We don't have a degree in this thing.
No.
All we giving you all is, again, the basic. This is just the facts.
And our experiences.
Yeah. That's it. Now, it may help you, it may not, but hey, again, this is just us giving this to you guys, and whatever you take from it, get from it. We hope and pray it's something good.
Right.
And that you can use it to better your life, better your situation, better your marriage. Who knows?
Yes.
Or in her case, better your cooking skills. So, yeah, listen. Yeah, because you be on here doing the cooking. Look, how many of y'all like her cooking she be doing? Somebody chime in on that. Yeah,
oh, my goodness.
Let's see, can we get a cooking channel started for her? Yeah.
That was random.
Yeah.
No, let's see if he can get a cooking channel.
Hey, listen.
I don't see that.
I don't see that. Spontaneous here. We ain't being crazy. You having the cooking channel is spontaneous. Me having one is kind of crazy.
It's definitely time to cut the tape at this point.
All right.
So, I have any more suggestions or any more topics y'all want us to talk about in our marriage talks, send us a DM on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, Life with Allens TV.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have something that you want to send privately, you can send it there. And we'll love to hear from you. So until next time, we will see you in the next one.
Tell them bye, man. Tell them bye.
Say bye. Oh, goodness. Get my baby down. Bye, y'all.